Welcome, my name is Brad Dawson, author of The Disruptive Warrior, The Hero's Journey to Corporate Actualization. Today's topic, 4 ways to be an effective follower. If trading companies had their way, we would be a universe of leaders. The reality, of course, is that leaders still need to have followers to enact any form of change. After all, a contingent of just leaders makes for a very one-sided corporate environment, one that would test anyone's emotional intelligence. So, when we look from the other side of the people equation, what does it take to be an effective follower? Number 1, effective followers need to see and believe in the larger vision of the organization. Granted, the vast majority of employees still work for their respective paychecks. Day in and day out, the function of time becomes the primary basis for achievement. Well, that cycle needs to be broken. As an effective follower, find an organization that speaks to you, has a mission that you believe in. Once found, the paycheck still remains, and your outlook and the ability of the organization to achieve its mission go hand in hand. Number 2, effective followers need to understand their role in the overall success. As any business owner will tell you, each person in an organization plays an important role, very often impacting the activities of the larger whole. Trust me, if your role wasn't important, it wouldn't be there. Business owners are loath to pay for anything that is not adding value to the organization. In some cases where a follower is unsure of their contribution, ask the leadership how your position and its activities impact the overall success of the business. By understanding your role in the overall process, ensures that your work will remain necessary for the ongoing success of the business. Number 3, effective followers must be empowered to offer recommendations. As a management consultant, I spent decades in the operational trenches of client businesses. As part of that process, I would interview those individuals who performed the finite process of any operational activity. At the end of every interview session, I would ask one question. If you could change one aspect of your job, what would it be? It should be no surprise that followers often have the best answers to better their own organizations, and the leadership had never asked them this one simple question. Number 4, effective followers must get on board once the final decision has been made. If the business leadership has done their activities correctly, you, the follower, will have been part of the review and analysis process, offering your perspective on ways to ensure the achievement of the business objectives. However, once the decision has been made to move forward, effective followers need to get on board and work to implement the directed change. Too often, decisions that run counter to your own personal observations create a negative wave of anger and resulting disinterest in giving it your all. As a result, the business hobbles forward on less than full power, ensuring that the business objectives will never be achieved. Being a follower at times can be more difficult than residing in a leadership position. First and foremost, there are no training courses on how to even be a follower. Yet, without a full contingent of effective followers, the leadership is nothing more than window dressing, attractive to look at, perhaps, but hardly of any value. As followers dwarf any real leadership ranks, it is important to realize that your role is the most important in the organization, and without you, the business will fail. Knowing that you carry that level of responsibility in your own organization, doesn't it make sense to be the most effective follower you can be? Thank you for taking time to view this video. I look forward to you subscribing to this YouTube channel and providing comments on this video in the spaces below. Thank you again for your time.